Hello, everyone. Oh my god, why is the chat all the way down there? Let me just slap chat over here. Just like, yeah, just go right there, chat. Oh god. How do I get chat to stay right there? Okay, chat's gonna hang out over there for a bit. Hi, chat. Maddie, thank you for joining us, sweetheart. Hello, everyone who decided to join me today. Um, as you may have seen with yesterday's stream, that did not go as planned. Um, See, what had happened was there was a whole issue. It wasn't my Wi-Fi; it was the cables I was using. It was a whole thing. But the point is, when the stream was uploaded to YouTube, it was missing about 10 minutes of content. So I was like, because it was delayed by about 10 minutes. I was like, oh god, no. Now they won't see the ending. They won't see where I'm caught up to. ah, But I'm very sorry for that. That was some technical inconveniences, and I'm not very good at stuff. But yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I just uploaded a video like 20 minutes before this, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So go check that out. And if you like this channel and you want to see more, just support. Why don't you just slap that like button over there? Yeah. Yeah, you see, it's right there. It's a few inches away. Just slap that like button, and please do make sure to comment, subscribe, and consider donating. It's a fun channel and everything that I do. All donation links are in the description. You can do super chats, or we also have a membership now. So if you guys want to get a membership, get access to some funny emojis and stuff, and that's pretty cool. I am sorry. I'm so weird today. I'm vibing. But yeah, make sure to check out my Patreon, Twitter, and consider joining the Discord, which is always cool because you get to hang out with other nice people. Anyways, I think we're about ready to get into the game. So let me just. Where's chat? Why is chat all the way over there? Chat should be right here. let me just. Let me just put chat right there. Okay, sorry. Give me a sec. I need to adjust this. Chat needs to be set up to go right there. Perfect. We have chat set up. Okay. What can you call me? Some people call me Michael. Some people call me Culture. Some people call me Yellow Man, the yellow baby thing from that one meme. Because apparently I look like that. Um, and that's about it. Some people, I don't know. I've been called Lord before. That was interesting. um, but that's about it. No, chat can't run from me. Chat cannot run from me. Chat can never escape me. What are you talking about? Anyways, I hope you guys are ready for some DDLC, Doki Doki Literature Club. Um, is game audio coming through at all, or am I tripping? Oh God, why is game audio not coming through? Why does the world not like me? Um, Give me one moment. Why is game audio not coming through? Game audio was coming through fine yesterday. Um, can you give me a sec? I need to figure out how to fix this. This is gonna take a sec. How do I fix game audio? Let's see. Properties for game audio. Let's deactivate and then reactivate. Turn it off and then turn it back on. Is game audio coming through now? Oh god, game audio is still not coming through. Why? It was coming through fine yesterday. Why is it being like that? Have no idea why it's being like that. That's strange, guys. I don't know why the game audio is being like that. Maybe there's like a button I can press. Let's see, what does this do? Oh no, that changes colors on the thing. That's cool, but that's not what I need. Okay. Let me unplug this and then just plug it back in. Sorry, I'm not very good at technical stuff. Not the brightest, you know. The scuff of a VTuber stream, especially one that's like doing it by himself. I'm doing it by myself, so it's very, very scuffy, you know. Very scuffed. Okay, deactivate, activate. Okay, game audio is not coming through. Sorry, I just had to like plug it out and plug it back in. Monarch scuff is affecting you. Monarch, oh god, I love her. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers recently. Like I've been watching Fillion. Fillion is such a, oh my god, I love her Rexon videos. I've actually, dude, before this I was watching Egg Simar because he's like, oh god, Egg is so adorable. You know, he showed up in my stream yesterday. I was like, oh god, he's here, and I was like dying. Oh my god. But also he commented it on not this video I uploaded today, but the one from yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, what? I've actually, I was like, legitimately, I messaged and I was like, oh god, oh my god, because I was like, oh god, it's somebody famous showing up, you know. it's like meeting Vin Diesel or Johnny Depp or Tom Holland. Or Keanu Reeves. Actually, Keanu Reeves is hot. Anyways, that was pretty interesting. Also, yeah, that's about the only thing. What was I gonna talk about? Man, I'm so brain dead today. I don't know why. Also, let's load back into this game. So, there's about like 10 minutes of gameplay that you guys didn't see because my game decided to be weird. So I showed my poem to Monica. Now let's show it to. Oh god, I'm gonna show it to Yuri because Yuri right now feels like my girl. Yuri's just like Yuri is the girl that you meet at Hot Topic, and then you're like, hey, I like that choker. Oh my god, Yuri totally would wear a choker from Hot Topic, definitely. Roy Chori is my favorite VTuber. He is a bunny bartender, but for coffee. That is amazing. So he's a barista. I like that. Yuri just making face sounds. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Question mark noises. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh god, she's blushing. No. My only weakness, somebody blushing. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. Oh, what am I getting so nervous for? I forgot that this is VA. Oh my god. I remember back in the day when my name used to be Man of Culture VA. Actually, that's more appropriate than ASMR. Maybe I'll change it back one day. The girl voice, what? I didn't know. Okay, listen. You think I can just like magically turn in Emma Watson out of nowhere? Be like, just be like, oh darling, bro. Like, do you really think I can just start sounding like a girl? I'm trying my best. I haven't, well, okay, I can't say never, but I haven't done a girl voice in like years. Michael 2024. Oh my god, that is so funny. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery. Your use of imagery. Why did I almost say imagery? Your use of Your use of... Oh my God. Sunshine Audios! Just popping in to say hi, have a nice stream. I wish I could stay, but it's 2:10 a.m., so bye-bye. I'll see you around, sweetheart. Sunshine Audios. I have to keep them in mind because I'm starting a list of people I want to collab with. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Oh god, is it glitching again? God, is it glitching? Oh my god, don't tell me it's glitching again. Let me check. Let me check. Please don't tell me it's glitching again. Oh god. Why is it glitching? Everyone, tell me. Is my stream scuffed as hell right now? Oh god, is my stream scuffed? My stream says it's running fine. Oh god, I was so scared it was like yesterday. Okay. Because I lowered the quality from 1080p to down to 720 so it won't have to work as hard. All right. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. And this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. We got a new Scuff King. Dude, if Monarch is the Scuff Queen, I'm the Scuff King, bro. Go back through my streams. I'm telling you, you will see a long history of, oh my god, why is this stream cutting out? Why is there a ping every now and then? Why is this... Dude, I had a bed break and, like, legitimately, I had the backboard of my bed slam to the ground hella hard like a bomb, and I was just like, what the hell? Freaked out of nowhere on stream. Listen, I don't think I'll ever be famous enough to meet someone like Monarch, okay? I feel like most of those popular VTubers, like, especially nowadays, because I feel like celebrities aren't really celebrities anymore, you know? It's like Johnny Depp. If I saw him on the street, yeah, I'd want an autograph, but I'd be like, okay, cool, and I walk off. But I don't know. I feel like modern day like YouTubers and high content creators are just like, I don't know. They're amazing, I guess. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit, biased, though. Biased? How? Well... never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself for me or to Natsuki. I was watching K-dramas, and at the end I ended up crying because one of the main characters... Oh my god. Dude, I had this... Somebody tell me the name of this. it was a K-drama I was watching, and it was about this girl whose brother got into like some surgical accident, like he did plastic surgery and it went horrible. And she looks a lot like a female version of him with a female version of him with long hair. So she cuts her hair and then replaces him in the band and then falls in love with one of the band members. Oh my god, I forget what that one was. She used to make music and do covers before she was a VTuber. I used to be obsessed with them in middle school. Oh, well, that's cool. I'm not sure if you... Oh. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. Oh, the K-drama? No, I'm asking you. Do you guys know? Dude, I would love to watch that one again. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. God, I'm horrible at reading. I can't read cursive because they never taught it to us in school. I can read some cursive, but not hardcore, like really good cursive, because in school, when I was in elementary school, they stopped teaching it when I got in, when I transferred, so. Oh, Titus, if you know the K-drama, please put it in the chat. I want to watch it later. I'm just gonna rewatch it. I swear it'll be amazing. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, that's because I'm ignorant, okay? Do I look like the type of person that has sanity, let alone brain capacity? Like, I swear my last brain cell is fizzling out as we speak. Seriously, I'm down to 1. And it is fighting for its life. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I only glance over it after all. Okay, is it glitching? Okay, because some people are occasionally saying it's glitching. But I'm hoping it's not. Actually, I'm more of a long sleep person. Stormy Davia, yo! I have no idea why I froze for a second. I'm looking at my... Okay. Yesterday when I was looking at it, it was in the red, but it's in the green. It's solid green today, so it should be good. I think it's up to the individuals now. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, that poet often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic, compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Oh, Yuri! Getting some lore! Remember, guys, it's just a theory. Game theory. Oh my god. Hello, Sunny, sweetheart. And soon to be left with nothing. I should play Mori. I've already played it. I will not get traumatized, Ruby. See you later, sweetheart. Also, I've already played Mori, so I don't think I could play it. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing. Okay, Titus, MatPat did not quit. See, okay, I know he made the whole video, but from what I heard, it's not that he's quitting. It's more like he's taking a back seat. And he even said he'll host some stuff, but he's mainly just going to be writing up theories for the show host to do. So it's not that he's quitting, he's stepping down as figurehead more than anything. So he's not going to be at the microphone like in front of everyone. He's going to be in the background just like writing up theories, occasionally saying hi, stuff like that, you know. So really MatPat's not going to be gone. He's just going to be chilling out a little bit so he can do stuff with his family and take time for himself. And you know, that is completely respectable. And as somebody who grew up with Matt, I completely understand. I love the guy and I love his content, but he is a massive overworker, and honestly, I see it in a lot of his videos that he makes. But either way, I think this is a good thing. Sorry. I'm a big MatPat fan, so. Yours was impressive too, so. Oh, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Culture. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh god, Natsuki or Sayori. I like Sayori, but at the same time, Natsuki would probably be funny because I feel like she'd tear into me. Natsuki would be like, it's not like I like you or anything. I'm gonna go with Sayori. This is a good poem, Culture. Are you sure it's your first time? Yeah. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh my god, I hate that you made that reference, Titus. Why are you referencing old memes? Oh my god. Oh, well, of course. By the way, can anybody tell me, because I got a comment, and what is the Macani Delatrice something Cardinal? Because I got a comment on one of my videos, and I was like, is that I swear I've heard of that in D&D. Is that a D&D thing? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Culture. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Who's gonna tell him, not me? What? Because the thing is, I remember there was a D&D short where, like, the Emperor was like, according to the laws of the, and then there was just like a bard character who was off to the side like distracting the king by dancing, and he was like Mechanique Cardinal. I was like, what is this? Like, what does that even mean? Is that Italian? Am I tripping? I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Sayori, you're so adorable. Oh my god. I don't even sound like that. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, no, this is so adorable. My heart is pounding out of my chest. I'm about to die Looney Tunes style with my heart out of my chest. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Well, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Oh wait, that's Culture's line. Oh god. It's from Nouvelle and Genshin. Sorry, I was just taking a swig of my Gamer Subs drink. No, I'm just kidding. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. I will only ever be sponsored by Gamer Subs if Jay Schlatt himself says he wants me to be. I'm sorry. I'm like really into like streamers recently. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? Oh my god, classic. Oh my god, is she the anime protagonist that runs through a narrow passageway to get to school with toast in her mouth? Or Atrice Mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal. Or Atrice Mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal. That's so funny. I thought it was a D&D thing. I was so confused. Also, I mean, it's bad to skip breakfast. Well, to be fair, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I mean, I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Aha! This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Do you know about Love and Deep Space? Never heard of it. Is it a game? I mean, after this video, I'm probably going to upload a poll to see what you guys want to play next weekend. Maybe suggest it into my Discord. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? No. I'm going to show it to Natsuki. So many options, guys. Question mark? It's bad to eat breakfast. I don't even eat lunch at school. My God, I remember the breakfast that are. Oh my God, have you ever had egg breakfast, egg pizza for school? Okay, so fun fact. So I go to I went to a I went to a school in middle school, and they gave me like for breakfast they had like two slices to choose from. It was either pizza with egg and like little bits of bacon, and that for some reason it slapped, but they only gave you one slice. And then the other one was legitimately, it was black pizza. It like you couldn't see the cheese, you couldn't see the bread. Like one side of it was covered in, I want to say 40 or 50 black olives, and I was just like, what is that? Like, why? Like, you could run a knife and it would just fall off like snow everywhere. Oh my God, that was so bad. Culture, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Oh, what? That was harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Huh? Painful to think about. What school y'all went to? Oh nah, time for me to go. Listen, shockingly, it wasn't Ohio and it wasn't Florida, it was California, okay? Bro, listen, I live in California, and bro, my schools were wild. Like, I want you to know I actively bribed a teacher one time. It was high school, and I don't know for you who know this, but I've always wanted to learn how to draw, but I've never had any talent even after 10 years. So I joined I wanted to join our school's animation program to future animators. Fun fact, the teacher for it was named Sully, and guess which Disney character was named after him? He was Mr. Sullivan. Guess, not Disney, I guess Pixar, technically. Is it Disney or Pixar? I don't know. Monsters Inc. Anyways, I straight up went up to my one of my other teachers, who was like the guy who handled my class schedules and stuff, and talked to the counselors for me, and I legit gave this man, I was like, yo, here's a casserole. Maybe you wanna get me in this class? He was like, yeah. All right. You paid the price, all right. Got food for free at school unless it was extras. Yeah, dude, that pizza was like covered in so many olives. You couldn't see it. Oh my God, it was atrocious. Fine. Well, I'm sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly, but that's about it. I don't get it, but I kind of like it. It's like funny for some reason. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. But I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Y'all killed my NYC hard egg pizza. Get out of here with that. Listen, it wasn't as bad as for lunch. You know what they gave us? 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 They gave us pineapple pizza. Yeah, I know, horrible, right? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. For legal purposes, that is a joke. I've never heard of it. Oh, no way. Bro, I'm sorry. That pineapple on pizza thing was like, bro, listen. My school lunches were horrible. Dude, no, that's the thing though. That school was rich. I'm talking rich. Only reason I got to go to it was because I was kicked out of my old school and it was the only district that would take me. And legitimately, when I got there, I was just, because I was a loner most of the time. Like, I stuck to myself. Dude, I'm telling you. No, you want to know how rich they were? Okay, picture this. An entire class filled with animation supplies. We're talking like drawing tablets. Not just drawing tablets with screens that are worth, like, if you put all of them together, probably $100,000, $200,000. You know what they did? They were like, let's upgrade them, toss them in the trash. They spent $500,000 on a whole bunch of new ones, Cintiqs, new pens, new things. And they were like, the other ones work, but let's get the latest stuff. Tossed it out. Oh my god. And then they did the same thing when they, okay, because, oh god, I forget what it was, but it was the football team. They bought them a whole bunch of new equipment. They had their own private gym. Like I'm not talking about like working out in a gym, like do the fitness gram pacer test is, or like do 15 sit-ups or stuff. No, they had like boxing, they had like dumbbells, like they had the whole 9 yards. It was like a Planet Fitness up in there. You need to know how I got kicked out of school. How do I put this? I've told this story before, but okay, so I'm gonna explain it in dull terms without naming any names. But I got bullied a lot in middle school. I was a weird kid, and I was in theater, and I was also very strange. And it was in middle school, and yeah, people used to hit me with umbrellas or make fun of me and stuff, and nobody really wanted to hang out with me. Yeah. Well, I didn't. Okay, there was one time where I strangled somebody almost to death, but other than that, no, that was fine. But what ended up happening was I may or may not have gotten in trouble because there was a bunch of guys cornering me in science class when the teacher left to go do something. And I grabbed the nearest thing next to me, which was a pair of scissors, and I'll admit, I cut a bitch. Like, there were 4 guys. I was like, back, you demons. Anyways, yeah, because of that, I got kicked out of school. They were like, hey, you know what, and it's not just that. They handcuffed me, put me in the back of a squad car, and took me to the local hospital, where they tried to, first off, they drew my blood to find out if I was on drugs or anything, which I wasn't, never done them. And then they were like, yo, we're gonna keep you here for like 2 weeks just to make sure you're not like some crazy like crazy maniac. They gave me like little socks with the rubber and stuff. It was like all funny. But yeah, and then my grandparents came to pick me up that same day, and they were like, well, we got Panda Express, and then we just never talked about it, and then I just got enrolled in a new school where I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to the bus. But yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, that was a very interesting experience. Anyways, I'm better now. Definitely not psychotic. Definitely not gonna stab anyone or anything. God, probably. Anyways, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bringing out the feeling in the last line. So, you did. Yeah, they used to hit me with umbrellas. It's all good, though. It's all good. It was mainly the girls that used to hit me with umbrellas. The guys used to just, verbally be mean to me, and then I got into a fight one time where I got hospitalized. That was fun. Oh boy, that was fun. Don't try to take on 4 guys, even though no matter how much they piss you off. Oh god, you never win a fight against 4. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Listen, I'm not the best fighter, but now I'm a pretty good fighter. I'd say I'm a decent fighter right now, because back then, all the only way I knew how to fight was what I'd seen in like anime and like cartoons. I was like, swing your fist, bro, do this jutsu on them. Not just kidding, but I would legitimately just replicate what I saw in anime when I fought people. The power of God and anime on my side. Oh my god, but I remember, but now I'm fine, you know. I did martial arts for a while. I did a little bit of boxing, so I'm good. I can punch someone pretty hard, but you know, that should never be your first resort, and it's usually not mine. Mine is more just joking than anything. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thank you. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Man, look at that cheeky smile on Yuri's face. Oh, you're reading yandere fanfiction while listening to me. Darling, there should never ever be another yandere in your life. Why? Because I'm all you need. So why are you rating someone else? Oh, come on, darling. Sweetheart. Anyways, no, I went a little crazy right there. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Culture did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Culture liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh,
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Um, that's not what I. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Culture appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute.
Oh my god.
Um, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Culture started showing up. No! No! Oh god, no! I did notice though, but no! Oh god. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Culture! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
Oh my god, shades being thrown, shades being thrown.
Help me explain that to our Culture. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively.
Hear me out, Monica, though, facts.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Culture? Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, Oh god, I hate this. I don't like conflict. Okay, but Natsuki definitely started an argument for like no reason. So I'm gonna have to agree with my homegirl Yuri.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait.
That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. You sure that's not what happened? Kind of felt like that's what happened. You know?
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand, Yuri.
Eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. Hello, Scar Edits. Hello.
You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Natsuki. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that.
Well, to be fair, Monica doesn't have pink hair, I don't think.
You probably hate me now.
Storm, you gotta get up early. No. Get some rest, sweetheart. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Culture. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, well, you know. I would never do anything so shameful. So...
What thing did Natsuki say?
Huh? Well, never mind. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Nice. Alright, let me... Oh my god, there's like less than a 5-second delay on the stream. Nice. Okay, good. Guys, I think the stream's doing way better. It's the morning, so I'm gonna go like all your video. Leave by. Thank you, sweetheart. Love you.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Culture, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Plop, 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 plop. Womp womp, oh my god. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Culture, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Eh?
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion after all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Well, you know, Culture, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Alright guys, let me just take a swig of my drink. Give me a sec. My god, my model just like decides to teleport away whenever I drink from the thing.
That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
A sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kinds of situations I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Climax? Is that what that said? Let's see. I like how those one just was from Lost. Let's see. What? Nightgown. Anime. Death. Imagination. Okay, I gotta pick Doki Doki. After image. Defeat. Hanger. Awesome or amazing? Oh, that one. Good night, Stormy, sweetheart. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi,
Oh, God. I thought that said cutie for a second. I was about to be like, why you hitting on me, Sayori?
Hi, Culture.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club after all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sarah? Wait, what?
Eh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins. You were gonna trick me into paying for your snacks. I pay for no one's snacks. I barely pay for my own. I'm just kidding. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option.
Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ah,
Yuri suddenly giggles. um, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Culture to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough to retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
Okay, those cupcakes were mad delicious. Okay, I only showed up for the cupcakes. I would like that to be known. I was promised cupcakes. I was delivered cupcakes. Otherwise, never would have joined the literature club.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and
Tumbles onto the desk.
Fwa! Kya! Ow! What was that? Huh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my
Restitution.
It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
Okay, this game is adorable. I don't know why you guys want me to play this. This is like your run-of-the-mill dating sim. Basically just a glorified visual novel at this point. Okay, just gotta get a little stretch in.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez.
Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Not a glorified visual. Sorry, this guy here, he knows, right? Wait, what do I know? Okay.
Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori's off of her.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Huh?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori that...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room?
Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Well, that's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly the door swings open. I'm just going to stop saying stuff and watch how this plays out. What do you mean? I'm scared now. Is this just is the game going to explode and burst into flames or something? Like?
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool.
I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Culture.
Best... Okay. God, I can't decide between her and Yuri. Possibly best girl. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Bro, no. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Wait, Natsuki's in the closet? What? Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go around and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a sec?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Long legs, you say? Oh god. Long legs, you say. So tall, you say. Tall, you say. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Huh? Where are you two off to?
Oh, we're just... Yeah, well, Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the... We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve culture in club activities? Eh?
My mouth gasps.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, culture.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. My god. This pose, this look she makes, it's... My god, is literally destroying me. Oh, God, I can't handle it. Like, it's just, it's so adorable. Here, let me just get my back. Oh, man. I just popped my back. That felt so good. Okay, let me just, adjust my chair, pop my back. I'm doing great. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right... No, wait. Is the game audio not... Oh, so there is audio. It's just there's no music for the specific scene. Okay, that makes sense. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Culture. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Well, because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Your feelings are completely valid. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
How much to make it? $5 donation. $5 donation. I'll read the rest of this. I'll read the rest of this in a British accent. Well, at least the guy parts. I'll try with the girl parts. Yuri lifts her head.
Culture. I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help make Yuri feel better. Anyways.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Man, I made that needlessly romantic, didn't I? Oh my god, I was reading that like it was one of my audios. Oh my god, that was so bad. That was so funny. God, I wish they had speech writing like that for one of my audios. I would love to do something like that. God, if anybody ever wrote like a really good script for comforting somebody through their trauma and stuff, I would read it. Maybe I'll do one of those. Anyways.
Culture, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Oh man, my lips are getting dry. Let me get a drink. Oh man, this stuff tastes good. You guys were tearing up during that? Oh man. You've heard of The Hopeless Romantic, now get ready for the thrilling sequel, The Needlessly Romantic. Listen, you can't tell me that scene didn't just like feel romantic. Like it was a moment where they were confirming emotions among each other. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for everyone.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. And it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, okay?
You're always worrying about me, Culture. It's very endearing.
Well, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri to pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Culture, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Okay. Gonna talk about this real quick. I've heard this is a real issue. This is a real issue for people with well, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I actually had a friend one time who said that they were gonna get reduction surgery because it was actually a big issue with them. I don't know why I mentioned this, but I'm knowledgeable of the subject, I guess. Oh god, I'm so bad. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Meh.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Yeah, so apparently if you got some big hummalummagos, you know, some bung, it causes a lot of back pain. So I used to know a girl who actually said that she wanted surgery. I've actually known a couple who said they wanted to do surgery for reduction because it was, yeah, and that was pretty interesting. I didn't actually know that people got surgery for that because of the back pain. I was like, oh, that's actually smart, yeah, because I don't know, it helps you, I guess. Oh, I'm not calling her out. We're not friends anymore. Like, we're really not friends, and it was a long time ago. It was years ago. I didn't even say her name. Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the books. I retrieved the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolates as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time. Our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are practically touching. How am I supposed to focus like this? How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Why do I have to say that word? I don't actually touch her chest. Okay. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between your between your legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Yes. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Good night, Aaliyah, sweetheart, darling. Annie Vogel, thank you for joining us. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
God, Yuri, why are you so beautiful? Oh, God, no. I feel like I need to explain this. I'm a guy who likes short hair, right? See, but okay, so I have two brain cells, and both of them are fighting for stuff. And basically, one says I like short hair, but the second one says I like needlessly long hair that is just everywhere. Like, I'm not talking about tied up. I'm just saying just let down long hair everywhere. I don't know why. God, she's so cute. She's got like the little like pin in her hair and everything, purple eyes. Oh, that's adorable. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively placed the chocolate. Oh my God, no. Why? Yeah, I like the Rapunzel hair after she chopped off her hair, but if you have long hair, I want it to be long and just like that. It's not a thing I'm actively looking for. It's just for some reason in the back of my head, it's like, I see you. I don't know why I like it. Okay, I'm a weird guy. And to apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that. Oh my God, I would love to have a girl that I could just like feed her candies and snacks. That would be amazing. Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Oh my God, I love you. You're so adorable. My hair is like my hair is like not touching my shoulders, but it's like down to the bottom. It's down to my collarbone. It's down to my collarbone, so it's decently long. Uh, if you ever seen Alan Wake, I have Alan Wake's hair, but if if I blow dry my hair, then I get like Steve Harrington's hair because it goes like really puffy and big. Wait, what's? I'm gonna start laughing when he finds out about that one scene of Yuri in the pen. What pen? Did she give me a pen? Oh, that's adorable. Imagine we do like a little gift exchange. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Culture.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do.
Right. Yeah, of course. Just friends. God, if Yuri licked the chocolate off my fingers, I would die. I would. If a girl ever. God. See. I'm weird about that. I'm like. God, I have horrible taste in everything. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. Oh, curly hair is nice too. I feel like I like the curly look. Like, dude. Okay, so here's how it goes for me. Short hair, step on me. Long hair, yes, but like the opposite of step on me. Curly hair, I just want to run my fingers through it. Like, seriously, I want to put like some baby oil on my fingers and just run my fingers through your hair and just be like, oh my god, it's so soft, it's like an alpaca. I see. The situation has gone really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can't tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. God, Yuri, you're breaking my heart. You're not breaking my heart, but you're melting it. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her eyes. I notice her chest. Yeah, because, dude, that's exactly where you should be staring in this situation. No, dude, full eye contact, okay? Please never stare at a girl's chest, okay? Just, like, in this situation, stare directly into her eyes. Keep eye contact and don't break it, for the most part. Maybe occasionally give a glance thing so you can do, like, a playfulness, you know? Whatever. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri's lips part. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh god, Monica, no. Monica just coming through like, what?
Okay, everyone.
Oh, what? Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Culture, you can help Yuri put away the tea, right?
Yeah, of course. Just gonna tell him about Yuri and the pen. Oh, y'all. This was a purple one. Dude, purple hair's hot. Girls with dyed hair, bro. Oh my god. Maybe that goes back to my... Oh, baby oil? The reason I say baby oil is because I put it in my own hair to massage the roots, because it's good for... not the roots, but it's like good for your scalp to keep it from getting dry. So it keeps your hair nice and luxurious. So 90% of the time, however I wake up, I just swoosh my head to the side like, whoa, and bam, I end up looking like a main character, a side character. Although one of these days I do want to dye my hair white. I'm talking full Quicksilver stuff. Just be like,
Yeah, I'm so fast.
yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah, Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Neon hot pink, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm not allowed to dye my hair though. For specific reasons, but there's like a lot of things I can't do. I can't wear headbands. I can't dye my hair. Can't wear purple, stuff like that. You know. Dyeing is so unhealthy and will kill your hair. Well, I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to do it of my entire head. Maybe just like white tips, you know. Besides, I've dyed my hair before. When I was in middle school and going through my emo phase, I dyed it red.
Hi again, Culture. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're always applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, and this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
Trauma adds personality. What? Did anyone read your quest? My hair has been purple all over before what will be 2 years next month, and I'm really proud of how healthy it is. That is interesting. Also, I yawned. No, I found her in fully red, and now she's back to natural hair. It is so bloody disgusting. I can't even. It's constantly greasy, but also dry and brittle. Listen, I know how to keep my hair healthy. Trust me. Legitimately, I'm the same one who at like 10 years old. Say my video stopped, but I'm watching the stream and it says it's completely fine. It looks completely fine. Sorry, also the game didn't stop. I just went to talk to the chat.
She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
Is this the reference to the pen thing? What's the pen thing? I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's just like a light turn on? Wait, did he say turn on or did I skip that too fast?
Huh? Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, he must be pretty into her.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
God. Yeah, I have a boyfriend in Canada. Yeah, I met him on a field trip one time. Yeah.
Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. I always feel as My first ASMR is probably My Hero One. What? God, no. No, not My Hero. Oh my god.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless.
Cacophony? It's words of meaningless noises.
The noise, it won't stop. Violently grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
It's even more abstract than the last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that.
It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Dude, your boss liked my merch, bro. Everyone, check out my merch, bro. It's amazing.
Hoodies, shirts, long sleeves, stickers, posters. Hell, I might make a blanket one day.
Oh my god.
I see.
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind.
Save my game. What? Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Fucking breaking the third wall, what? Wait, you breaking the third wall, Monica? Like, God, you just gonna reach through the screen and cuddle me to death? Like, what's going on with you? That was strange.
Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprising expression on her face.
Do you like it?
Culture. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving... I don't know why I'm yawning. I really wanted to try giving him more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being oh god, I skipped it. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods.
Really?
I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods.
Huh.
Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. We having a yawning contest? I don't know how to sound. How do I yawn intentionally? Literally have 2 exams this week, and I procrastinate like I've never procrastinated before. I want to tell you something. When I was in college, I had to write a book report. Had 7 hours before it. Didn't read the book. You know what I did? Audiobook, and as the audiobook was coming, I was writing. So I was listening to the audiobook and I was like, oh, that's my point. Oh, this adds my point. Oh, this adds my point. 7 hours straight. I was writing up until the minute I had to leave and then ran. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah. I do. If it's with you.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scurrying of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, while aware of the conscious, aware that a raccoon that is fed well will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon, incriminating its phase. And cementing its phase and reflecting that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistened in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft so the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic Provarian condition. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I don't know why I read it like that, but for some reason when I heard kitchen knife, I instantly said, in my head I was just like, yandere. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, that felt so good. Oh god, that felt good cracking my back. Okay, my back feels better.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Oh, darling. You want me to say ada ada?
Okay, I have 2 ways of doing this. Ada ada. It's a guy. Ada ada, you know. I could try the other voice.
Ada ada. Oh my. Ada ada.
Oh god, that's horrible. I can see that. It's also a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my Verward writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Bro wants to get clipped and called out. What do you mean? Actually, I do appreciate when you guys clip because I'm going to start adding them to YouTube Shorts. So clip away. I am not ashamed by the crazy stuff I say. Besides, it's me we're talking about. I'm kind of an nut job anyways. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Shay, send.
It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
But because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Culture?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Oh, God.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Culture.
That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just
how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Gia, Johnny. Hello, sweetheart. Just noticed you. How you doing? Okay. Let's see. Sayori Natsuki. Sayori Natsuki. Let's go on Natsuki this time.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength.
Are you okay? You had a heart attack? What happened?
But you never really stuck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessarily hurtful. But think of it this way. If it wasn't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Eclipse, are you good?
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem or something. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What is this poem? What is this poem? No. What is this poem?
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes that something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others liking weird things.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her.
Yeah, you got culture, huh?
If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I could say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder who. My back. Oh, that felt good. Oh god. Okay, let's go.
Oh, I like this one, Culture. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Been streaming for almost 2 hours. It's fine. How many times can you stretch or crack your back in 30 minutes? A lot. I have bad posture, okay? Plus this chair. Well, watch, I'll crack it again. Oh, fuck. Ah, man, that was I felt like my spine for a sec. Then again, yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Why don't you at least try to give it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see.
I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Culture. I should go write that down then.
You can read my poem now, right? Okay. Oh my god. I listen, I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. And you guys just reminded me of something, so I may have gotten a little baked one time. One time only. I'm not into that stuff, but I was with my sister and I was like, you know what? I want to know what this is like, because you guys do it. And I was like, yo, so I got these edibles, right? And then I put them on and I took them. Bro, when I tell you, dude, I don't know what happened during that time, but apparently broke my sister's phone charger, chugged like a quarter of a gallon of chocolate milk, ate an entire tub of these sweet, like sugary candies, and then just like binge watched a Green Lantern. Oh my god, I don't even know what was going through my mind. I was like, everything's in slow motion. I'm Quicksilver. I'm like running. I'm like, if I could hold time in a bottle. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine all rumbling together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locker front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echoes, 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 echoes inside my head. Oh god, this is an interesting poem. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Well, yeah, of course, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Oh, yeah? Because, I've been here, I mean... Oh, dude, you want to talk... Dude, you want to talk about someone who got ran over? I'm going to tell you a story right now of a legend. Not just a legend, a myth, a man, the legend, Chris. His name's Chrissy. And Chrissy got hit by a car and then was... Okay, first off, let me explain. This man is not human. Like, imagine Captain America level, like, endurance. Man got hit by a car, and then, because I was at my brother's, we were all hanging out. Man got hit by a car, and then, like, he called my brother, and my brother was like, hey, yo, Chris, what you doing, man? And then he was like, ain't not much, man, just, got hit by a car. You mind if I come through, bro? Y'all drinking tonight? And I was like, what? Did this man casually just say he got hit by a car? And and this my brother was like, Chris, come on, man, don't come here, bro. Go to the hospital. And he was like, nah, bro, I just got hit a little bit, bro. Yeah, I'm good. And then he pulls up and he's got a shirt with blood all over. I had to give him one of my shirts because I was crashing there for a little bit to hang out. Obviously, I don't drink or anything, so I was just chilling with them and watching movies. And that's basically what happened. And that happened like 2 more times. And then there was the time he punched a microwave. Like, you know the screen on a microwave, how hard of glass that is? He punched it, destroyed his hand was covered in shards of glass, like shredded. You know what this man did after the ambulance got there? They were like, all right, man, I don't think you should be, we gotta take you to the hospital and stuff. And he was like, no, I'm good. Man ties a shirt around the thing and is like, and he calls my brother, and my brother's like, hey, Chris, what you doing right now, bro? And Chris is like, none, you mind if I come through? And my brother's like, all right, sure, bro. And then Chris pulls up. This man is covered in blood. His hand is like wrapped up with a white t-shirt, and I'm surprised he came over here. Man looked like Jeffrey Dahmer because he was covered in so much blood. I gave him one of my shirts, and I was like, what the? My brother was like, Chris, how the hell did you get here like that? And he was like, man, you know, I walked, man. And I was like, Chris, it's a mile. And I was like, what the hell? This man walked a mile bleeding out all over the streets casually. It was like, ain't nothing, bro. Like, dude, Chris is built different. This is the same man who one time, okay, I need to tell you this. There was this one time that another person associated with somebody I know, I'm not going to say who because this story is a little interesting. They were with their girl and they were walking, and then this one guy was like, man, dude, you look so G, you know, he used the gay in a derogatory term, and Chris was with them, and then I forget what happened, but it basically was like this dude was disrespecting the dude. Chris legitimately, without a second beat, without even starting a conversation, was just like, he turns around, socks this dude square in the jaw, and then just like, all right, come on, let's go. Dude, this dude got knocked out. Like you remember that one scene from Friday where that dude's like, you got knocked out? That is basically what happened. Chris is built different. My man is built different. He built like a GTA protagonist. I swear to God, this man is basically just Trevor from GTA. Bro, Chris be wild. It's not as badass as that one time that I heard this story from my brother. Apparently his roommate and one of his friends were like at a club, and this dude pulled a knife on them. And then I guess another one of their friends who's like 6 something, like massively buff, like big looking dude, walks up behind the guys like, hey man, no need for that. And it's just like puts his hand on his shoulder, and basically the dude with the knife looks up and it's like, oh hell no. And he just runs away. He had a knife and he was still like, oh hell no. I can't. I'm sorry, the people in my life are kind of crazy, especially the people that my family associates with. Anyways. Dude with the knife, I was gone for real. Facts. Oh my god, dude, there's so many stories from those crazy guys. Anyways, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Good night, sweetheart. Serena, I will see you later, darling. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the festival. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But, Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did.
Thank you for joining my Patreon, Chung. It's very nice. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Seriously, I hope you like my Patreon. I'm gonna try to upload on there more.
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There was no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people.
I got cake for us and Bro, my dad got a cake for us and my brother picked up the whole damn slice with his hand. My mom questioned which jungle we got it from. Oh god.
So I'm sorry, but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others?
Oh my god. He's the same kid who broke 2 TVs within 1 year. Oh my god.
To inspire him to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri, dejected by glances around at everyone else, expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Oh, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Oh, what? No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more confident.
Oh my god, we got Train Kun going by, guys. Train Kun's going by. He's isekaiing somebody. I wonder what world they're gonna show up. I wonder if it's gonna like isekai them to like some crazy world. Is it gonna be like Attack on Titan, or is it gonna be all the way in like a redo of a healer, or what's it called? Not ReZero, that's what it's called. Or is it gonna be like freaking ReZero and God, what's that other one called? Sword Art Online, yes. We'll see you later, Gia, sweetheart. Have a great day.
Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Listen, I don't know why I mentioned that specific anime, but for some reason it was one of the only isekais that came to mind because I haven't watched that many isekais. I watched the one with, God, I recently watched the one with the guy with blonde hair who has like a really messed up dad and like gets teleported to like another country and stuff. Yeah, it was... The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is there something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazing. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand.
How long am I gonna stream? Not too much longer, probably because I'm getting tired.
The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up for all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp sibyls of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, its structure that she entices with the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into her whirling fire Yuri keeps concealing inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and gives Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good.
You know, the fanfiction you're reading is getting more interesting because he's getting jealous. Nice. Oh crap, why did I skip past dialogue? Damn it. Man, I went back to my gamer brain.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow.
Oh my god. it's really gonna be some really like, oh god, I want to see her make a poem about cats, just nothing but cats.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeper into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Culture liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well.
Dark, why are you here? Hey, Dark, no. Dark's infiltrated my chat.
They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what they're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Culture. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Culture lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine.
I might as well get it over with. Bro, my man came into the chat and spoke nonsense, bro. Why did you say Natsuki, bro? Dark, I'm gonna have to destroy and flame you later, bro. Not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Team Yuri, yup, let's go.
Mina Ashido,
I love you in My Hero Academia. Did you bring Deku and Atsui? Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it too much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe.
Alright then.
Yeah, I suppose Aizawa was kind of a critical teacher.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because
you're presenting. Huh. Anyways, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Well, she's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Do I have a PO box for fans to send me stuff? Sorry, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't even think I could afford to open one. But anyways, I don't know. Sorry. So I just I don't have a PO box. But you can like take pictures of it and then just post in the Discord. Like that's pretty cool. I keep all the art that people make and stuff, and I like save it onto my phone. But I always appreciate any piece of art that you guys make. It's always so nice to see you guys care. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Whoa. What, my crown and my hair is stressing you out?
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of others? I mean, doing it in front of others will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club.
The hair and the crown. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you riz me up? You can attempt. You can attempt.
I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're... Oh, wait. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. You can say a pickup line, try to riz me up, but I can't guarantee it'll work. I am unrizzable. I'm unrizzable.
Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Culture. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Kiana, that was a horrible pickup line. That was so bad. I feel like I could use that. That's something I feel like Logan Paul would say to someone. Oh my god. Okay, on that note, we're ending the stream, guys. I want to thank you all for showing up. If you like this and you want to see more and you want to support the channel, make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Consider joining our membership, which is $1.99, and consider checking my Patreon, which is $5, and check out our Twitter and Discord, and yeah, you know. I'll see all y'all amazing people later. Love you guys. Also Dark, Natsuki, nah bro, ain't got no taste, bro. I'm coming for you.